Alright fam, buckle up because today's episode of Anxiety Free is about to hit different. We're diving deep into something that feels like a universal struggle. Forgiveness. Yeah, that sticky, icky thing we try to shove under the rug faster than we hide our crush's Insta stories when they post a thirst trap. But guess what? It's time to face it head on because holding onto resentment is like trying to carry around a backpack full of bricks. Eventually, you're gonna break your back. Ever felt like your past is haunting you like that ex who still slides into your DMs with cheesy pickup lines? You know that feeling when someone messes up and all you want to do is unleash a fiery rant worthy of Cardi B herself? Listen up, because I'm here to tell you forgiveness isn't about condoning what happened. It's about setting yourself free from the emotional chains that bind you. Think of it like this. Holding onto anger is like trying to unspill spilled milk. You can obsess over it, but it ain't coming back in one neat little carton. Here's the tea. Forgiveness isn't a sign of weakness. It's pure strength. It takes guts to let go of that bitterness and choose peace. Plus, science backs this up. Studies show that forgiveness can actually lower your stress levels and improve your overall mental health. It's like hitting the reset button on your emotional system. Second point. Forgiveness isn't a one-time thing. It's a process. Sometimes it takes time to work through the hurt, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself, just like you'd be patient with a friend going through something rough. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Third, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. We all have memories, good and bad, but holding onto those painful ones can keep us stuck in the past. Forgiveness allows us to acknowledge what happened, learn from it, and move forward without letting it define us. Think of it like this. Forgiveness is like hitting that unfollow button on toxic people and situations in your life. You're still aware they exist, but you're choosing not to engage anymore. Fourth, forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It doesn't excuse what someone did. It simply means you're choosing not to let their actions control your emotions and well-being. Holding onto anger is like letting the person who hurt you have power over you, and trust me, that's not a vibe you want to be giving off. And finally, forgiveness is an act of self-love. When we forgive others, we're ultimately forgiving ourselves for allowing their actions to affect us so deeply. Think of it like this. Forgiveness is your chance to reclaim your power and choose peace over pain. Okay, so imagine Emma Chamberlain, right? Queen of relatable content, always serving up that authentic Gen Z energy. But behind the perfectly curated thumbnails and breezy vlogs, she's been incredibly open about her struggles with anxiety and self-doubt. It's wild to think that even someone who seems to have it all figured out still faces challenges. Emma talks about how she used to get so caught up in comparing herself to others, constantly feeling like she wasn't good enough. But she realized that holding onto those negative thoughts was only hurting herself. So, she consciously chose to practice forgiveness. Not just towards others who might have wronged her, but also towards herself for past mistakes and perceived shortcomings. She started focusing on her own journey, celebrating her wins, and learning from her failures. And you know what? It worked. Emma's authenticity resonated with millions of fans, proving that vulnerability is actually super powerful. Listen up, because this is the real deal. Forgiveness isn't some fluffy self-help trend. It's a powerful tool for creating a calmer, more peaceful life. It takes guts to let go, but trust me, the freedom you gain is worth it. So, today, I challenge you to take a small step towards forgiveness. Maybe it's forgiving that friend who borrowed your favorite sweater and never returned it. Seriously, where did that thing go? Or maybe it's letting go of the anger you've been carrying for years. Whatever it is, start small, be patient with yourself, and remember, you deserve peace. Now, if this episode hit different, hit that follow button and tag me in your stories. Let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget to rate and share this podcast like your life depends on it, because honestly, a little mental clarity never hurts. Peace out.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.